Welcome to Miss Hammarlund's science class. Today, we are going to be learning about ocean zones and organisms.
Sorry I'm late. I pulled a muscle in my leg and I'm a little slow today.
Thank you for the unintentional ocean life pun. I'll make it a little easier on ya. Why don't you sit up front? Maybe you won't be late to your next class if you're closer to the door.
So, we're talking about the ocean today, huh? What about it?
This is why you need to get to class on time, girl. We will be talking about ocean zones first, and later we'll talk about some ocean organisms.
So, about the ocean zones, do you mean photic zones?
That's a part of what we'll be talking about, but there is more to the ocean than just the photic zones. I do think that is a good place to start, though. So just give me 1 second. I need to go grab something.
A few minutes later.
Miss Hammarlund, your models just keep getting worse and worse.
Yeah.
Like, what does any of this crap mean? I mean, I know what photic zones are, but what is all of this other crap on your model?
Take a chill pill.
Yeah, I was trying to give you grief, but I think I might have gone a little far on the insults there. Sorry.
No worries, I totally get it.
Photic zones are classed by depth and the amount of light that part of the ocean receives. These zones are as follows. The euphotic, or light, zone is the area of the ocean surface that receives the most sunlight, as well as the zone of primary productivity. This is where most ocean life exists, including sharks, turtles, mackerels, and jellyfish. The dysphotic zone, or also known as the Twilight Zone, is the poorly lit part of the ocean that receives some sunlight, but not nearly as much as the surface does. Animals you'll find here include octopi, hatchetfish, sea sponges, and sperm whales. Finally, the Aphotic Zone receives no sunlight at all. The only light in this part of the ocean is the light produced by organisms such as the anglerfish. Gulper eels, sea spiders, and sea cucumbers can also be found here. Wow, that is a lot. And you said there were more to ocean zones than just the photic zones? What else could there possibly be? If you don't tell me, I'll have to wave goodbye.
Oh, you suck!
We also have zones of the ocean, classed by their distance from shore. The Intertidal Zone is the area where land and ocean meet and overlap. The Pelagic Zone is above the continental shelf, and the Oceanic Zone is beyond the continental shelf. And believe it or not, we're still not done. We still have one more type of zone to talk about before we move on. Seriously? Yes, seriously. This time we are basing our zones on water depth. The Pelagic Zone is open ocean of any depth. The benthic zone includes any sea bottom surface. A subdivision of the benthic zone is the abyssal zone, where the water is extremely deep. There is high water pressure and low temperatures, and everything exists in perpetual darkness. Just like every teenager says that their soul is. Anyways, is that all of the ocean zones?
Yes, it is. What is it that you want to talk about so badly?
Ocean life! There are different classifications for ocean life based on how an organism moves and where they live.
You're right. Do you know about these classifications?
Duh! Plankton are floaters. They move with the ocean current and cannot move independently. Zooplankton are animals and plants are phytoplankton. Nectins, like fish, are capable of moving independently from ocean currents. Finally, benthos are bottom dwellers that spend most of their life in perpetual darkness.
I should have learned by now that you know way more than I gave you credit for.
You know, I was thinking the same thing. But at least by answering your questions, I have a porpoise in this class.
You suck!
It's good to know that I'm not the only one that makes nerdy puns.
I hang out with you all the time, so of course I pick up on your bad jokes. All joking aside, I have a question. How do plants outside of the Euphotic Zone produce their own food? good question. Plants outside the euphotic zone produce their own energy through a process known as chemosynthesis. Chemosynthesis. So, like, chemicals? Yeah. Chemosynthesis is the conversion of one or more carbon-containing molecules and/or nutrients into organic matter using the oxidation of inorganic compounds as a source of energy. Unlike photosynthesis, chemosynthesis does not need light in order to function. Chemosynthesis gets my seal of approval.
You suck!
Wow, and I thought Miss Hammarlund's jokes were bad.
Oh my god!
Ah, jeez, when does the bell ring?
Right now, apparently. With that, class is officially over. Let me know if you need help understanding something, and have a whaley great day.